Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if I can make this one turn up a treat. Yeah, there's a froggy in my throat. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have here. A Hello magazine, Gossip magazine. This one's an old one I've been using, and we're interested in this picture here, especially of her in that dress, whoever she is. Some stupid celebrity, some shit that we don't know who the fuck. But, we're just going to put her roughly in the frame. We're going to make this into a movement piece. So I don't know how this is going to look. Now, I don't like celebrities much. They're really boring. People just put their trust in them and they worship them like they're gods. Really silly, folks. But that's the way the world is. That's the way society typically is, full of worship for celebrities, and people who are less fortunate, well, people like myself, well, we just don't figure. We don't figure. It's like that. It's like very unfair, very much weighted towards the rich and the famous. Really unfair. The world has become a really unfair place, and it drives me nuts. It's almost like being bullied at school and hearing the taunts and constantly being exposed and not having any way of retaliating productively. And you just feel it's just in your ears, just annoying, and you just want to fucking fight it, but you can't, because the fucktards have got it over you. They've got the power, they've got the fucking majority rules, as my brother liked to say to me when I was dealing with idiots. Stupidities, majority rules. Oh, fuck the majority. Majority fucking sucks. I'll revolt against my brother's insistence that majority rules. It doesn't. It sucks. And I don't care what he fucking says, the bitch. He's an asshole. He belongs to the asshole ilk. And so does my dad. Fucking majority rules. My fucking ass, bitch. Fucking stupid. And that's the problem. The world is like that. The world is full of these so-called majority rules types. Yeah, it's silly. Really. It doesn't. Majority can fuck itself. I don't care. Even if the majority does rule, I won't let it. I won't let my life be run over by these bitches. I won't. I'm going to fucking rule myself. One day I'll redesign the photocopier from scratch. One day I'll take on the corporate world and win. I am not going to be fucking railroaded into thinking that I can't do it. That I can't beat these bitches. That I can't beat the fucking status quo. No, I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept that shit is cop-out. It's a cop-out, folks. It really is. You got to fucking fight for your own fucking, future. You got to believe in yourself. Don't believe in the assholes. Don't let them run you over. Don't let them bitch you up. They can go fuck themselves. Karma will get them in the end, folks. Surely. Poetic justice. I'm just wondering if I'm doing this right. This has got the right fit. I'm going to use this as a movement piece. I don't know whether I'm going to maybe I could darken it. Maybe not. Maybe this will be the piece we'll use to make our movement. But yeah, I really get sick of this shit that majority rules. You know, really, it's just bullshit. That's just the way the world wants you to think. You know, the world wants you to think that way. They want you to give in because it's all about the love of money. And money talks. Load of shit. But it talks. It still talks. Even though it's shit. Even though it talks babble and bullshit. That's looking better. This one's the faded version. And this one's the, yeah. I don't know which one's going to work better. But basically, you've got to fucking fight the status quo. One day I'll redesign the photocopier. And for me to redesign the photocopier, I can't just accept what the status quo tells me. I can't accept it, you know. If I get told this, I've got to fucking say that. You know, this, that, or the other. I've got to say what I think is right and play by my rules and stuff everyone else. Because one day, who knows what good can come from this. You know, the world, the environment, the people. Forget about the 1% of the population that have lots of money. That's not majority. Ha! Majority rules? Come on. Yeah, come on. Most of us don't have millions of dollars up our sleeve, and yet these 1%ers, or whoever they are, whatever percentage they actually represent, seem to have it over us. And yeah, and that's just not going to work. It works now. Currently no one's been able to challenge these people. Even protests and people power initiatives just can't seem to make any dent in this problem, in these problems we have in the world. We can't seem to make a dent in them. And this people power doesn't seem to have any real bite anymore. We just don't seem to have enough power for the people. And I don't know, folks, I feel like I'm babbling now, folks. And here's something that makes news. Fucking sirens. This shit. This is the crap. Majority rules, yeah, in the news bulletin it seems to, because these bloody fuck-ass sirens are fucking fire brigade truck. Here you go, Channel 9, a bit of fucking action for you bitches. There you go, you like it? You like it, folks? Yeah, this is Channel 9's bullshit. That's what they like to do. They like to report on fucking sirens and fire trucks and crime and mayhem and shit, and they think that that's what majority rules, and that's the kind of thing that majority does appear to rule. I was waiting for that truck to come. I shouldn't have waited, but I did catch it, so that's an example of what typically radio, TV channels, radio as well, but that's exactly what TV channels really seem to bank on, is the love of fires and crime and murder and suicide and rape and death, disease, disaster, destruction and all this sort of dramatic shit. They just love it. They just love it. You know, they just fucking thrive on this majority rules shit. It seems like majority does rule because that's what seems to get the ratings. That's what the news channels think. Predictably, they're going to get something good out of it if they have fucking fire trucks and sirens and police cars and ambulances and emergency. Yeah, that's what they thrive on. That's what they think makes the bulletin delightful, so that people will watch it. But no, we've got to break away from that, folks. We've got to fucking show something useful. I know I've got what it takes, folks. I know I've got what it takes to make a bulletin impressor. I don't know what word to use. That sounds a bit lame, but you know, majority rules. That's a load of shit. No, and that's what they seem to think, is that majority wants to see stuff like we just showed you out the window, the fire truck. You know, who knows, that might have made it to the news tonight. I don't know, but basically, I don't major in that kind of stuff, but I just figured I'd show it, you know, just to fucking kick it up the arse of Channel 9, who just love this shit, and all the other channels, and not much different around the world. So, you know, really, I'm over it. I'm trying to get my stuff to go to air, and I'm trying to get recognised as an artist and get in touch with my partner Luigi, who I've lost. And there's just no desire for a true love story, you know? They just would rather show show what goes on at the Downing Centre, sexual assault or sexual rape or whatever they fucking show. I'm not speaking very clearly on this shit. This has come up looking a bit wishy-washy, but that's been a bit dark. So shit, this machine's getting old, folks. It's getting old. Just like me, it's getting old. I don't like that bit up there. It looks very dark, and that looks really wishy-washy. But basically, yeah, we really need to break away from the so-called majority rules mentality. We've got to fucking think about what the world actually needs. We don't need the sheeple, the people of the lounge room to want to watch fire trucks, for argument's sake. We want to see some more of this sort of stuff. You know, honestly, I'm sick of it, folks. But that's what the world is all about, and my brother appears to be right, and he's not going to win. I've always seen my brother as the one who's always winning the argument, winning the fight. He's an asshole. He's a bully. He's a dick. You know, just because he got bullied at school and he couldn't hold them back, he ended up bullying me for them, because they hated my photocopier art and they made fun of my brother because of it. They shouldn't have picked on him, they should have picked on me, because I was the one. And now my brother hates me, and I know these bitches from school delight in that. They delight. They wanted this to happen. And my dad, he hates my art as well. My dad and my brother are both sheeple. You know, sheep, as in sheep and people. People of the populace, people of groups. Herd mentality. Herd mentality, folks. Just like fucking animals. You know, not being able to break away from the herd. Hanging out with the herd. Well, they can go fuck themselves and their majority rules. My dad's got heart problems, and I need to be able to make amends with my father, even though he hates my art. And the thing is, he hates me and he likes to pick fights with me. And these fights he always wins, and I get in trouble for exploding. But he might end up dying on me if I have a fight with him, if I argue with him against his fucking joke, fucking bullying, teasing. And he could end up dead. And I could end up in deep shit for killing him accidentally because I got so angry I retaliated. So it's up to you, Channel 9, for me to fix the rift between both my dad, myself and my brother. It's up to you that I can get in touch with my partner Luigi so I can marry him and have a life and not focus on my disabilities. I want to focus on what I can do, and photocopier art is it. I don't care what you think is the herd mentality of your fucking channel. I'm going to keep persisting. You're not going to stop this individual from being an individual. Go fuck your stupid fire trucks. Go to hell, bitches. I hate your stupid bulletin. I watch it every night. Go fuck yourselves, sluts.